In this review, I'm going to be taking a look at a product made by LUTEC. It is the Portable Camping LED Outdoor Solar Light Cell Phone Charger Emergency Ultra Bright Lantern. Quite a long name for this particular product. I picked this up for inclusion in a bug out bag. Normally in a bug out bag or a camping bag, whatever I happen to be using, I'll try to have some sort of a lantern. And the problem with most lanterns is that they take up quite a bit of real estate. So I know you can hang them on the outside of your pack if you want, but I've always tried to look for alternatives to the conventional LED type of lantern. And I believe this is going to fit the bill nicely for my purposes. So this is more or less a flat lighting solution that kind of functions as a lantern. You don't get a full 360-degree lighting pattern like you would with a lantern, of course, because this is a flat panel and light is only emanating from one side of it. But some of the nice things about this particular item is it has a solar panel that will charge the light. You can also plug it in to a USB, it has a USB charging port, so you can plug it into your computer or cigarette lighter in your car and charge it that way. It also has an additional USB port, which is designed so you can charge your mobile phone. And so that's a really nice, convenient feature to have built into this light. This comes off of Amazon. I'll put the link to the Amazon product listing in the description of this video. And it runs about $45, and I got free shipping with it as well. We'll talk a little bit more about some of the specs here in just a minute, but this is the box, obviously the box that it ships in. The Kelvin rating on this is 4000 K, and basically the Kelvin rating is the temperature of the light. So the lower the Kelvin number, the more of a yellowish, orangish color, and the higher the number, the more whitish, bluish. So this is kind of right in the middle at 4000 K, which is pretty much bright white, and it's going to simulate the light output from the sun, basically. This is listed as a class 3 LED device, so that it doesn't get hot while you're using it, so it's pretty much, I believe, child safe. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Got some more specs to talk about. These are available in 3 colors. This particular one is orange, and you can get this in green, orange, and white. So the different color options basically would give you a different outer bezel right here. You can see how flat this is. So we've got a couple of manuals, pieces of paper. We'll take a look at that. But right off the bat, what you have is a really thin profile. You know, you've got something that's roughly 1 inch thick. This bezel actually snaps out, so you can angle this. You can see there's a solar panel on the back, so depending upon where the light source is coming from, you can angle this quite aggressively. And when you need your light, you can just flip this the other way, and you can angle your light wherever you happen to need it. So this does have a carry handle, which is real handy. Another nice feature here is that this particular carry handle has this notched piece, which you can unsnap and pop down, and you can loop this, say on a loop on your backpack. You can, you know, so you can actually hang this in many different ways. The front, this is the Illumination Panel. The button on this is really interesting because it's not a click button, it's a soft touch button. So you just barely touch it and you can turn the light on. So, you know, that's 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch off. So you've got multiple illumination settings. The highest output setting, which is the first one, is rated at 200 lumens. And I believe at 200 lumens you've got a 4-hour runtime. And then the second setting is 80 lumens, that's 10 hours. And the third setting, the lowest, is 20 lumens, which gives you 40 hours of runtime. The particular seller off of Amazon called 2Win says that you've got risk-free purchasing. If you're not 100% satisfied, you can get your money back, and don't worry about missing your 30-day return window. Buy with confidence. So I took them up on their offer and picked this up. So far, I'm extremely happy with what I've seen so far. 200 lumens is not the highest intensity level you can find in a lantern, but it's more than ample for my particular purposes. The entire lighting assembly is constructed out of ABS. It's listed as being UV resistant. Again, it's a class 3 LED light, so it produces very little heat. The charge, like mentioned, let's go ahead and take a look at our charge here in just a moment. Okay, on the side of the unit is a rubber cover that you can pop up, and it's captured. You can pivot it out of the way here. You've got a standard USB port here, and you've got a smaller micro USB port. This is the newer style micro USB port. This unit does not come with any USB cables, so you'll have to supply your own. There's also an LED charging light here to indicate if this unit is charging. My understanding is if the light is not illuminated, the unit is not charging. So you can see, hopefully you can see that the LED actually is illuminated right now because we're on my display bench and there's a lot of ambient lighting, so it is charging. So you don't need sunlight to actually charge this. And like I mentioned, we can use this to charge our cell phone, and since I have this cover pop, let's just go ahead and take a look at that and plug a charging cable in. We can see that we've got an LED light on this charging cable, and it's charging my cell phone. My cell phone's already 100% charged, but you can see that this actually connects and works, and it does charge your cell phone. I did test this out, and it does work as advertised. I also plugged this into my computer, and it does charge from my computer as well. So if you had a USB cable with a 110 volt wall adapter, that would work as well, but if you don't, you can plug it into your computer and get it charged. So this unit, I do believe, is listed as water resistant. I don't believe it's completely waterproof. Let's see, the information, there's not a lot of information that comes with this. There's a couple of sheets that talk about charging conditions and brightness levels. The battery that is inside of this is a 3.7 volt lithium ion battery at 2500 milliamps, if that's of importance. The LED is listed as 2.4 watts. And that's pretty much the only thing that you get from that particular piece of paper. And this other one has got a ton of languages on it, and it just lists general safety information. Charging time. The charging time wasn't listed on the box and in the paperwork, and I do believe the charging time depends upon the intensity of the particular light that you're using, and from my understanding it's between 10 to 18 hours. So if you put this, connect this to the computer, and that LED light comes on, when the light goes off, it should be fully charged. This is a new item for me, so I've only got about 5 hours of charging on it. So it did come fully charged, but you can see when when it's underneath the light here, light source, the charging light comes on, so it's not fully charged yet. So far, so good with this light. I am quite impressed with the features you get on this as a lantern substitute. So it's, you know, this is going to be a welcome addition to my bug out bag. Again, this is the LUTEC Portable Camping LED Outdoor Solar Light. I won't read the whole description, it's too long. Available for $45 off of Amazon. If you're interested in one of these, follow the link in the description. And I don't believe you'll be disappointed if you elect to purchase this item.